I'm Brandon Roberts. I'm here with Mike Goebel, Program Manager for the Senior Community Services Employment Program, and Shirley Stacy, the participant staff for the Senior Community Service Employment Program here in Pike County. Mr. Goebel, your program covers 9 counties. Tell us a little bit about the program and how it began and how it's progressed, at least since you've been involved.
Okay, our program started back in 1965 with Lyndon Johnson. It was one of the original programs that came to being during the War on Poverty, one of the original ones. It's been around for 40-some years now. It's sort of a best-kept secret because not a lot of people knows that we're out there. We do advertise a lot, but still there's lots of people that will come in, hear about it, come in and say, well, I didn't even know that program was there. But we have been around a long time. There's been lots of changes since I've been here. Our program is funded through the National Council on Aging in Washington, and their money comes from the Department of Labor. And since the Department of Labor took the program over a few years back, they have changed it from just a totally community service program into a program that offers job training. And what we do is take people who are at least 55 years of age and qualify income-wise and put them on different training sites according to their interest. We do an assessment on them, and according to their interest, we try to find that niche, something, you know, maybe they've worked 30 years and they want to go back and do something because they're tired of being at home, but they don't want to do what they did before. So we try to give them some kind of new training, something different, something that they want to try in hopes of getting them a job out there once they complete it.
What kind of placement rate have you seen so far?
I'm very proud to say that for the last few years we've been in the top 6 in the nation in placements for this 9-county area of Eastern Kentucky. We beat out San Francisco, we beat out New York on placements. Now overall we were in the middle of the pack, but for job placements we were 6th and 7th out of the United States in NCOA.
That's pretty
programs.
impressive.
Yes, very proud.
Well, I recently spoke to two people who have gained employment through this program. And could you tell me a little bit about your involvement in the Community Action Program?
Yes, I started by, my wife was working and I didn't have anything to do. Drove by Town Mountain Road one day and seen where they needed somebody 55 and over to work a few hours, and I started out working 20 hours a week. Started out working at the YMCA. So I worked in the sports department. About a month after I started working, they decided they'd like to hire me at the Y. So I became the sports and fitness director at the Y. That was 6 years ago. And now I try to get all the help I can from CAP, the Community Action Program. So I get people working child care in our maintenance department, front desk, and the fitness program. So we do have openings, and we look forward to have these people because most of the time they're very, very dependable. All the people I have hired have stayed with us. I've got one that's been with us 6 years now, 2 has been 5 years, and Sarah just came on. She's been with me about 2 years now. So we like to keep these people on board.
When I retired from dietary at the hospital, I didn't want to stay home, and also I needed the extra income. And one of the staff that I worked with told me about the program, and I came over, and Ruth Linton, which was the staff coordinator at that time, she took me to different places as a trainee. And the first place I worked was Corps of Engineers, and then at the library, and the last place then was when she took me to the Y, and Jim hired me, and I worked in child care, and I like it real well.
Shirley, tell us a little bit about, you know, we just saw 2 examples of the placement. Mr. Hatfield been there 6 years now. Tell us a little bit about your involvement and how you go about, I guess, the process. And I know Mr. Goebel touched on it a little bit, but you being here locally, what is your take on this program?
Well, when I first started out with the program, I had about 15 participants, and now we're down with cuts and finding people jobs. We've had a really good success with finding some of our participants jobs. I have 8 now. Of course, we're always taking applications. We go out, we place flyers, we have little ads here and there that we try to get the word out to people about our program, and they come by the office and fill out an application, and of course we check out if their income level is what it needs to be, and we talk to them about where some of the things they would like to do or where they would like to be placed. We put them in a training site, and I'm glad to say we have several training sites here in the Pikeville area that has to be nonprofit, and they work well with us and had a real good success at finding placements for people.
Well, the two people I just spoke with are both at the YMCA. What other, where else do you have people, I guess?
I have a participant at the Black Lung office. She does reception type work. I had one at the OET office. She did reception type work. I have people at all the senior citizen centers. Some are cooks. Some just help with the recreation part of it. Some do cleaning and stuff like that there for them, just whatever needs to be done. The senior citizen centers are really good with helping us with our program, and we have a real good, as a matter of fact, I had one of my participants at the Blackberry McCarr Center was hired by them. She's now the meal delivery driver.
This they can just come in the office at Town Mountain?
Yes, it's they're on Town Mountain Road. At our office, just come by, and I'm at the front desk, and anybody that wants to can fill out an application. Of course, you have to be 55 years or older, and it's based on your income. So,
what? When are you guys open?
We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 4:30.
Is there, other than being 55 or older, is there any other criteria that have to be met?
No, we just basically it's their age. You know, it's a senior program. You know, the age 55 years or older, and of course, like we said, we check out their income and if they're income qualified, and then we talk to them, and if we can find a place that we can place them. We ask them where they'd like to go, some of the things they'd like to do. We always try to place our participants in things that are interesting, or most of them want to learn something at this stage different than what they've done. You know, some of them have had jobs and they want to do something different. And we have really good success with getting jobs. Like I said, I had 15 and now I'm down to 8, so, and several of those have gotten jobs.
Well, Mr. Goebel, knowing that Pike County's obviously your largest county, in, that you serve in area and probably population as well, where does it rank among the 9?
Well, it is our biggest county. We usually have more people on up here because we're allowed, you know, due to the county size, to have more people on the program. Due to budget cuts, unfortunately, we went from being allowed 20 to 10 now. We've had a lot of budget cuts in the last year or so, so we're hoping maybe this year's budget will be a little bit better, but we'll not know until September on that. Pike County is great for training sites. It's our best county for training sites. There's many nonprofits up here that help out in the community, and they're a big help to us. Carol Napier with the senior centers is wonderful. She is. I know that Shirley mentioned hiring one, but she's hired several, and always a really good place to train people. If there's any nonprofits out there that would like to take advantage of the program, they can give Shirley a call, and we're more than willing, because we're always looking for new places and new things for our seniors to learn.
Shirley, you mentioned something about giving you a call. Can any of this preliminary paperwork or whatever be done over the phone?
No, they have to come by the office.
They have to come in?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And if they're willing to travel, I guess, you know, can they go out, can you place them in different counties, or do they need to go to that county's CAP
Well, for
office?
me, I just place my participants in Pike County, but we have, like, you know, the other counties all over our area here. We have 9 counties. I try to place people close to where they live, especially with seniors on a fixed income, and you know, with the gas prices and things. We try to not take them too far from where they are, from where they live, so that it wouldn't be, you know, too hard on them to get back and forth, and you know, the cost of travel for them. So we try to place them, you know, not too far from their home. Some, you know, can go farther than others, but we have a pretty good success with placing them in their area.
And what phone number can you be reached?
It's 432-2775.
I'm Brandon Roberts here with Carol Napier, Director of the Pike County Senior Citizens Program. Carol, tell us a little bit about the senior community service employment program and how it's benefited you and how you've watched it progress and how it's helped out some of these senior citizens in the area.
Brandon, it's been a real blessing for our program in that it provides much needed services. Most people are aware, we've had some cutbacks in the senior program, and as a result of that program, we were able to have some folks come and work with us. And as a result of their work performance, we were able to employ some of those individuals. So it's been a true blessing to us. I would say over the years, we probably have employed between 8 to 10 people. Some of those individuals stay with us up to 6 months, up to a year. Just depends on what line of work that they're doing with our program, and that varies.
Mr. Goebel, tell us a little bit about some of the trainings offered through this program.
We're always looking for new types of trainings to put our seniors in, and we've been working with the Big Sandy Community Technical College on several different kinds of trainings. We've done an elder care training where they learned about Alzheimer's, just to monitor blood pressure, just all kinds of anything to deal with caring for a senior. We've also done a security guard training. At that training, they got their surface mine card certification. They got first aid and CPR. They got self-defense training. They got basic computer skills. We put them through the works, and I'm proud to say all of them but one got a job out of that class doing security work, so we're really proud of them. We also have had various computer trainings because, as you know, these days everything has a computer hooked to it. And the bad thing about our seniors is that they don't have a lot of computer skills. And we try to make sure that they at least gain basic skills because they can use that in all their daily lives. I was trying to think of some of the other trainings we've had. We've had several trainings, and we're always looking. We're getting ready to do an online banking training with our seniors, to where they'll learn how, again, to get them used to using the computer more. But this is going to help them be able to pay their bills online and do their bank accounts, and they can keep up with everything. And it's just amazing to see them. They're so afraid of that computer. They're afraid they're going to tip a button and it's just going to explode like on Mission Impossible. Yeah. But they were at a computer class the other day, and I asked them, I said, did any computer explode? And they said, no. They couldn't believe the computer didn't explode. So, but they are learning. I'm really proud of them. And like I said, we try to, and we do CNA training. We've done some CNA trainings, and we had a couple get jobs as certified nursing assistants through that. But we try to give them as much computer as we can because, like I said, these days you need all the computer you can get. And it's just getting them over the fear of it. But we're constantly looking for new things to train them in, and hopefully this will give them the edge over these other people out there trying to get the jobs. Maybe they'll have a little bit more knowledge than the others. But it's like when you're dealing with a good car. You know, I've got a dependable car. I've got one you can trust. So I've got a good product in my seniors, and they're easy to sell because people, when you look at them, they're there when they're supposed to be, and they're doing the things they need to do. And I'm very proud to work with them.
Well, any question that may have gone unanswered today can be directed to 432-2775. Shirley, if you don't mind, I'm going to recommend they speak with you. And do you want to give your number, how to get hold of you?
My number is 606-789-6515. Extension 304 will be right straight to my phone.